silver.
Is that
like my
fur
father.
coming out of your ears?
My wife Kira runs our jewelry store.
Want to have your clip featured in the Skyrim Clip of the Week? Simply record the clip on your Xbox and then send it to me via message. My gamertag is iRyeni, that's IRYENI, and you can message it to me over Xbox and I'll be able to view it. I look forward to seeing the clips that you guys send me. Now moving on to the video. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and welcome to another episode of Modded Monday. We're on week number 116 now, guys. I've picked out 5 new mods for you guys to check out and perhaps add them to your load order if you find them interesting. So let's just jump straight into it. Starting off at our number 5 spot, we have the Tomes of Magic, Unlock and Lock spells. You may be familiar with these from Oblivion because they were all over that game. Now the mod page reads, the Unlock spell allows you to open any ordinary locked door or container. For example, all of the locks that don't require a key. You can automatically open any lock with a level less than or equal to your alteration skill. Locks that surpass your alteration skill have a decreasing chance to be unlocked by casting Unlock on them, but you can try as often as you want. Be warned that the spell might backfire, however. Now the Lock spell can be used to lock any door or container. It will create a lock with a level equal to your alteration skill. This also means that using your Unlock spell, you can automatically open all locks created by your Lock spell. So a quick reminder of how the lock levels in Skyrim work. For Novice you have level 1, and then for Apprentice you have level 2 through 25 of your alteration skill. Adept locks can be opened from 26 through 50 of your alteration skill. Expert levels can be opened up from 51 to 75, and Master from 76 to 100. The spells can also be found at the following locations. They are added to the alteration spell lists, meaning that you can get them originally in loot, as rewards, or in vendor inventories. And since they're Novice level spells, they're available right from the beginning of the game. The Riverwood trader also has 1 tome of each in his inventory, so you can steal them from underneath his counter if you have the required skills, which is what you seen I did at the beginning here. Now there's also a chest behind the Guardian Stones that also contains them, but the easiest place to obtain them is the Riverwood trader itself. I really like this mod because in Oblivion, whenever you had the different open lock spells, there was a bunch of different open lock spells. There was open very easy lock, open easy, open average, open expert, and open master, or whatever the levels were in that game. There was a bunch of different spells that categorized what your skill level was. Now with this mod in Skyrim, we have one spell that does it all. You're not going to have to keep upgrading the spell as your alteration skill increases. It will just take into consideration your alteration skill whenever you are casting the spell itself, which I think is really awesome whenever it comes to spell casting and being able to lock and unlock chests in Skyrim. So if you're someone who actually boosts your alteration really early in the game, you'll be able to do the Thieves Guild missions extremely easily. And being a thief while also being a mage is now a playthrough that you can do, and that's something that I really enjoy, and this just comes with so many more options whenever it comes to not having lockpicks or just using spells to unlock doors as well. So that's why this mod comes in at our number 5 spot, so I'd recommend downloading the Tomes of Magic Unlock and Lock mod. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the Eldritch Knight. This is a brand new armor set that has been added into the game, and the lore behind it is whenever the Ice Witch lost her Death Knight to a hero in Tamriel, she needed a new warrior to fight for her. She found a soldier that was dying on the road and offered him to become her new knight. He accepted and became her new Death Knight. Months have passed and he returned to her castle. This time he looked a lot different and killed the Ice Witch. He then found power beyond that of a Death Knight and the power of the ancient gods. He then became the Eldritch Knight. Now this mod actually adds the boots, the armor, the helmet, the gloves, a new greatsword, a new location, and a boss fight. How to actually get all this armor, and to get to the boss fight you have to go to the location Eldritch Tower, which I showed you the location at the beginning here, and kill the boss to get the loot. This armor is male only, and be prepared for a hard boss battle. Now here's a little showcase of what the armor actually looks like, along with the sword and how it actually swings and does in battle. This mod is actually for people that have been playing for a little bit and maybe want to up the ante on their armor sets and have a new set to display in their home or wear because it looks extremely intimidating, and going and fighting this boss and actually defeating him is something to be proud of because his armor looks amazing and it's a great boss fight in general, and that's definitely why this mod comes in at our number 4 spot, so I'd recommend downloading the Eldritch Knight mod. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have the Foxhole Player Home. This player home was made as a gift for a dear friend, and it's mainly a home aimed at the thief and assassin characters. The entrance to this player home can be found at the Solitude Marketplace. The door is a manhole cover, which is a little hidden behind the stalls. Inside there are several stairs and vents to create the feeling of a sewer that someone made their home. It was made to feel homely, but also create a feeling of being in a hideout for an assassin. There are loads of places for storage in this home, such as wardrobes, bookcases, chests, and bags that are empty and safe to use as storage for whatever you'd like. There's also an alchemy station ready to be used, as well as a corner for ingredients to grow. There's also a corner for weapon sharpening and storage. Almost all the items in the home are static to avoid things flying around the room whenever simply opening up doors, and considering the name of the home, the Foxhole, there's two ways out. There's a manhole cover at the marketplace, and the other leads out of Solitude, which can be used to escape guards. Followers unfortunately can't enter the home, however they should be able to get to the player when exiting a different way than going in. Now this mod is also compatible with pretty much everything because no custom items have been used, and I really like this player home because this is simply the main place that you go to assassinate the Emperor in the Dark Brotherhood missions, so it being made for an assassin character would make a lot of sense, and for a thief character as well you can store all of your stuff down here and exit and enter whenever you would like, and it's a very small house mod in general, which is one of my favorite things, having everything so close together in order to not have to travel through several doors in order to store here and there and craft here and there. It's all right there, all at your disposal. Everything you're going to need is in one area. And that's definitely why this mod comes in at our number 3 spot, so I'd recommend downloading the Foxhole player home. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Riverwood Grove. This is another overhaul mod for the People of Skyrim 2 users, but it's also standalone and compatible with the Leaf Rest mod. Now the mod page reads that there's new locks and a small fishery in the grove which takes advantage of the running salmon of the waterways, as well as other small industry features to go with the forge works and lumber mill, as well as the beautification of Riverwood and practical add-ons befitting a Nordic life. Now right as you enter Riverwood, you notice the changes right away, and I'm just going to be giving you guys a full tour of everything that this mod has to offer, so let's begin. So as you can see, the starting off settlement that you go to at the beginning of the game has been completely changed. Riverwood looks absolutely amazing now, and it's a settlement that you're going to want to go to at the beginning of your playthroughs as well. And there's not too many changes to it that make it feel not like Riverwood and make it feel like a completely different city. It actually keeps its vanilla roots, as well as adding everything that is needed around it. And that's what I really like about the mod, and that's why it comes in at our number 2 spot, so I definitely recommend downloading the Riverwood Grove mod. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have the Skyland All-In-One mod. It's finally here. All the Skyland mods in one simple package, bundled with blended roads and Skyland watercolor slow green, delivered in 1K textures. Skyland All-In-One will cover cities, holds, landscapes, dungeons, LODs, and watercolors. This is also the most up-to-date version of Skyland with textures that are not yet available in standalone packages. Now what this mod actually does is it retextures many different aspects of the game, such as farmhouses, Markarth, Riften, Solitude, Whiterun, Winterhold, the road signs, standing stones, the Dark Brotherhood door, stockades, caves, Dwemer ruins, Imperial forts and dungeons, mines, Nordic ruins, rataways, ships, shacks, all landscape textures including the Dragonborn and Skyland Verdant grass mods with landscape textures as well, the simple roads as well as the blended roads, bridges, mountains, dirt cliffs, ice, watercolors, snow, woven fences, object LODs, and landscape LODs, all in one mod. Now this mod comes in at 976 megabytes, which is huge for Xbox users simply because we only have 5 gigabytes of space, but when it comes to graphic overhauls, this is going to be the one that you're going to want to choose, because if you have a whole bunch combined together, it may not equal 976, it may equal more, and I personally believe that Skyland All-In-One is probably the smallest graphical overhaul that covers this much ground. So if you want to completely remaster your game of Skyrim, then Skyland All-In-One is definitely the mod for you, and that's why this mod comes in at our number 1 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the Skyland All-In-One mod. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions through there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later.